Once you have done that, okay, now the next process is the API binding. So how do you going to bind or integrate your bot with Binance? Okay, that's the important thing. Now let's look into it. So to do the binding, the first process, you click the home button and you see at the bottom there home, all right? Click the home and then you will see API binding. All right, so click the API binding. It will bring you to the next page. You will be able to see there are two, which is one is the Binance and the other one is a Huobi. So you can do binding for both. So that simply means with the same bot, you can be trading on two different exchanges at the same time. So that's the reason why, right? If you are going on with a bigger amount, right? Let's say, for example, you want to trade with $1,000. You can split 500 into Huobi and 500 into Binance. Can you see that? So it is basically risk and rewards, okay? Risk and reward. So you are diversifying, all right? Because to put the whole egg into one basket or one exchanges is also not the right thing to do, okay? Because we do not know what are the risks involved with those exchanges and so on. And with the regulatory concern and so on, all right, we will never know what will happen, okay? So that is the reason why it is important to have more exchanges. So you got two here, it's up to you, right? You can start with Binance first and later on you can go on with Huobi and so on. So once you click, okay, you click Binance, example, in this example, okay, we click Binance. So it will bring me to the Binance. So at this moment, make sure your Binance account, okay, your Binance API and your Royal Queue is open at the same time, okay, at the same time. So what you need to do, you basically have to copy the API key, all right? Copy the API key from your Binance and paste it in the Royal Queue. And thereafter, you need to copy the secret key from Binance and paste it over here. Can you see that? So that's basically the process. Now, the moment you do this, right, in Binance, your secret key will be hidden. In Royal Queue, your secret key will be encrypted. So that simply means even Binance and Royal Queue does not know your secret key. All right. So that's the important information you need to know, or else we feel worried, right, that our secret key is actually with Binance and so on. Now, once you have done this process, what you need to do, proceed to the next, which is edit the restriction, because now you need to enable the spot and the trading margin. All right. So you need to enable, you need to give the instruction to the API that you want to enable this. All right. That's all. Now, if you look over here, right, we only enable two things. One is the enable reading. This is defaulted. You don't have to do anything, but you need to enable the spot and the margin trading. That's all. Now look at the enable withdrawal. It is disabled. It is defaulted disabled, which simply means the bot, okay, has no right to withdraw any of our funds from Binance or from Huobi spot trading wallet. No. All right, that is not authorized. That's the reason why they cannot deduct any fees, or they cannot actually even deduct any of those profits from our Binance. No. All right, they can't do that. Now, the other thing that you need to do, which is just introduced today, right? Which is just introduced today, which is the group IP address. This is the enhanced security. All right. So the company has actually shared the group IP address. Okay. The group IP address for Huobi and also for Binance. All right. So what you need to do, very simple. Okay. You need to copy this. Okay. Copy this and you get into the Binance, right? The same thing. Okay. The same thing. So what you need to do, after you have already enabled the spot and trading, now you need to paste, okay, paste. Can you see here? IP access restriction. One is the unrestricted, okay? This is a less secure. So we need to actually enhance the security. So we use the right access to trusted IP only. So which is we are now giving the access to all this IP, okay, all this IP. So this IP is the authorized IP from the bot that will be trading for us. All right. So now you need to copy all these things. All right. Copy and paste it in the column here. That's all. All right. Copy and paste. And don't forget to click confirm and then click save. This is where people forget. They forget to click the save button. And then they say, I got a problem with the API. It's not a problem. It's just that you didn't complete the process. All right. So make sure you do that. All right. Once you have done that, all right. Once you have done that, then you proceed to the next step, which is verification code. All right, verification code. So you click the send button, you receive the code in your email, and make sure you key in the code here, and then make sure you read the risk and the notice carefully, and then click this column over here. And finally, right, you tap on the bind, and now your account will be officially binded. Your bot will be officially binded with your spot wallet. And now, congratulations, you are ready to the next step, whereby to allow this bot to start to trade on behalf of you. Isn't that awesome?